Welcome to the Chef's Kitchen. I'm your host, Nicole Gaffney, and we're here today with Chef Patrick Feury of The Common.
How you doing?
Great to see you again.
Great, thanks.
What are we making today?
We're gonna make kind of like, it's a little bit like a po' boy, but it's gonna be more like a sauce cabbage, a little bit more fancy than that.
As it always is with you.
Yeah, and the great thing is we got Ben Cut bakery out of Brooklyn that's making the ciabatta for us.
Nice.
That at The Common itself.
These
really,
breads look great.
Yeah, they're really, really good. He's a really good baker.
Nice.
But you know, The Common is really about, you know, a meeting place. It's really about, you know, a place for everybody, and really the menu's about that as well. So we have sandwiches, we have great salads, we have not only great salads but healthy,
right?
But also
flavorful and interesting.
Yeah, innovative and using, you know, local products and that, and really the place is like, you know, we have a really nice beverage program. We got 20 taps. We have wines that are approachable to, you know, pretty much anybody. And really the place is there just to kind of utilize it, but more than one way. You know, you can come in and have drinks with your friends. You come in happy hour. You can come in and also utilize it as a fine dining spot as well.
Love it. And you're right in University City, so you're in a really great location.
Exactly. Yeah.
Do you do pastas as well?
Yes, fresh pastas. I
Awesome.
have an extruder there, so everything will be fresh pastas as well.
You'll make those next time you're on the show.
Exactly.
Today we're doing a sandwich,
Yes.
right? All right.
Sandwich and a salad. So
Perfect.
We'll start out with the salad. Let's do that. So the salad itself is just, we have some little gems, which are basically a crossover between a butter, like a kind of like a bib, and also a romaine.
It's a really trendy lettuce right now.
It
I've
is.
noticed.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And it does have a good nice crunch to it. It has a little bit of you know, moisture to it as well, which
it's not
is so
real
much
bitter.
nicer.
It's pretty mild.
Yeah, yeah. So the thing that's going to take the longest a little bit here is, and we'll start on, is we're going to make a salad dressing which is named as a green goddess.
And is this is bok choy?
This is actually bok choy, yeah. So I have some parsley and some tarragon mixed in here as well.
Tarragon and parsley are always in the traditional green goddess.
Exactly. And then I do like chives in here as well.
I love chives. They're
so
my
we're just
favorite
gonna
herb.
we're gonna blanch this off and get this.
Now, what's the purpose of blanching these?
It's really to bring out the color.
Ah, okay.
We don't need it to cook so much, but we do want to have it so it's
Kind of
just
shocking
bright and green.
it.
That's
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Okay.
We want the bright.
How long does that
brightness.
take?
Like as we see right in front of us, like
It's
just
done.
a minute. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly.
You can kind of see the color change
Come
even
right
a little
out.
bit, right?
Right out of it. I'm going to utilize this sink right here. So just get a little ice bath like that.
Perfect.
And just drop it in. We'll let that cool down right now. And then from there, we'll start up with a little bit of garlic. And the garlic's, you know, there's a couple of tricks to that as well. You can blanch it if you'd like.
Okay.
Or you can actually roast it out. There's a lot of different
Just
things
to kind of
you can do.
mellow it a little?
Yeah. And then use just a hair of
Is that Dijon?
Dijon in there, just for flavor. And also, the Dijon also helps it emulsify.
Okay. Now, is this going to be a vinaigrette?
Essentially, it's going to be a salad dressing, yeah, it is. And then we have champagne vinegar. You can use white wine vinegar, but I like champagne vinegar personally myself. Also, to help it kind of emulsify there, is you can use a little bit of, just a teaspoon of mayonnaise, just to kind of.
Now, is that a homemade mayonnaise? It has a different look than
This
the
one's
stuff I buy.
actually Kewpie mayonnaise. It's a Japanese
the
one.
Japanese.
Yeah,
in
so
the weird
it's
bottle with the baby on it.
exactly.
I know it.
Exactly. I was always telling myself maybe one day I'll get a tattoo of the little baby.
I know someone with that tattoo.
Oh,
It's
then
super
I'm not
creepy.
getting it now.
Yeah.
That's
He's
done.
also a chef, for what it's worth.
So, well, that's not going to happen. I'm going to have to pick something else.
Well, that's probably for the best. Let's be real.
I agree. And you really want to get this up and running. Adding a little bit of olive oil.
Okay. So you're really looking to get those herbs as broken down as possible.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you really want to just make it into like a green dressing. Right there.
It's beautiful. I mean, the color really, really comes through on that.
Then the next thing, a little bit as a garnish for our salad as well, is we want to get some asparagus. And, you know, you always like to have a little bit of texture. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of tempura.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So the tempura that I have is cornstarch, potato starch, flour.
Wow.
And then I just have baking powder, and then just a little bit of beer as well.
Oh, nice.
So, you know, you can use
Get
like
those bubbles.
Yeah, yeah. You can use
Club soda
or something like that.
The
as
potato
well.
starch is interesting. I've never seen that in a tempura batter before.
Oh yeah, it's got a little bit like heavier gluten to it, so it does fry it really well.
So it keeps it nice and light.
Yeah, exactly.
I love the way, anytime you're on the show and at all of your restaurants, you have such a nice way of playing with textures.
Yeah, it's important. Yeah, you want to crunch, and
yeah,
you want to, exactly. Yeah, because like you know, even though the little gems have a really nice kind of way about them, just having that little bit
it's
of
a different
extra,
kind of a crunch.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. The style of the food is top to bottom is really a little bit of American style, ingredient driven food.
We're back with more from the Chef's Kitchen.
And then what we're going to do then, I'm going to move over there and we'll come back to
All right, perfect.
when we're ready with this. So working over here with our sandwich, we got a sauce gariche, which is basically it's like a tartar sauce, but it's a French version of that.
Is that what the eggs are going to be in?
Yeah, the eggs. So it's going to have actually a consistency of kind of like an egg salad, but it's going to have the tartness of the cornichons,
Nice.
the capers.
Oh, my husband would love this.
Yeah.
It's right up his alley. Now, cornichons are like a French pickle, and they're really strong, right?
Right.
Really acidic.
Yeah. I think they're not as sweet. You definitely don't have as much sugar in them. Yeah, they have like a kind of a classic, just straight up pickling to them, but definitely not sweet. So, which is kind of fun because I think that when you're working with like a sandwich or something, to have a little bit of bite to it, it's almost like having a vinaigrette with
Exactly.
it. Exactly.
Or like a pickle.
Pickle, right? Yep.
And I see you have capers also, which also add a really nice bit of saltiness and acidity.
Yep. So we're going to take our cornichons in here.
And I see you have some really nice looking shrimp back there.
Oh,
Is that going to be the meat of the sandwich?
That's going to be fun. Yeah.
Can't wait to see what you do with those.
And the same as like the other vinaigrette we were making, is that the mustard itself is really going to help it kind of emulsify.
Okay.
So we got this. So that's going. And then we're going to use a little bit of olive oil. That's working perfectly there.
Great.
A little olive oil.
Did you put any kind of vinegar in here as well?
Yeah, I did. I used champagne vinegar.
Okay.
And then again, I used a touch of mayonnaise just because of I wanted to
stay nice and
emulsify it.
creamy.
Yeah.
So that'll make it really nice and spreadable.
Right.
To go on the sandwich.
And you do want to add the olive oil just a little bit at a time because you do want it to emulsify back together. Bring it right back.
And the olive oil really adds a nice bit of flavor too.
Oh yeah. And then we're going to take our eggs and chop them up.
Okay.
The way I cook hard-boiled eggs is
they look perfect.
I put them in water, bring them up to a boil, and then once
So you start them in cold water, or you drop them into boiling
Start them in cold water. Okay, and then bring up the water to a boil. Once you're done with that, just take them and put them on the side. Let them sit for exactly 7 minutes.
Okay.
And then put them in an ice bath, and they'll come out
so
perfect every time.
Do you keep the water boiling, or you
No,
take it off
take
the
it off
heat?
the stove.
Okay.
Yeah, take it off the heat, and then keep it. And then
7 minutes.
7 minutes exactly. And then
Getting
cool
a
down.
perfectly cooked hard-boiled egg is
And
a challenge.
It's exactly, you'll get exactly this. There won't be any green.
Yeah, the
They'll
green
be perfect.
there's like nothing less
sulfur
appetizing
flavor.
to me.
Yeah, so it's that's a perfect egg.
Yeah, it looks great. And then you just mix that right in.
Yep. This in. And then I do like a little bit of tarragon, a little bit of chives as well. Give a little bit of onion flavor in there.
So French.
So it's almost like a potato salad.
Right.
I kind of like it like that consistency, especially for the sandwich itself.
Yeah.
So, all right, let's go back over here.
Okay. Time to fry.
Time to fry. And like anything else, everything's an ingredient.
Sure.
No matter what. And the type of like beer you use in it, I always like, something fun, like maybe a Vermont IPA.
Okay, that's what you used today?
Yeah.
Perfect. So that's going to add quite a bit of flavor too.
Yeah. And again, like, I always think of salads, when if I'm in the mood for a salad, I kind of like it to be my entree.
Sure, yeah.
For it to be
so you want it to fill you up.
Yeah. If you want a thicker tempura on there, you can actually take them out and then let them dry a little bit and then refry them. They'll have like a little bit thicker
And these fry up really quickly too.
They do. Yeah, they're nice. And I do like it to have like a little bit of a little bite to it.
Yeah.
As well.
Keep the asparagus real crunchy.
Yeah. We do something at the other restaurant, Nectar, where we'll tempura vegetables and put them in a sushi roll. But I use a soy wrap so that there's it's all vegetable based. These are fun.
They look great.
Yeah.
So that was like a minute tops.
Yeah. Depending on how fat they are.
Right.
So that's a perfect time.
Nice.
All right.
Do you salt those at all? Or?
Yeah, that's exactly the next thing we're gonna do.
Okay.
So I have salt. I have wasabi powder.
Oh wow.
I have ginger powder. An equal amount all the way down the line.
Okay.
And then I have onion salt.
Oh wow.
And then, oops.
So that's what you use to season.
It's the secret seasoning on top of the salad.
Love it.
We'll return with more from the Chef's Kitchen.
We have 18 taps of beer. We also have a beautiful wine list and everything from classic cocktails to modern cocktails. With these, I don't really like to mess with them too much. You know, I kind of like to leave them a little bit so that, you know, a knife and fork and you're kind of doing that.
Yeah, nice bite.
Yeah, so I'm gonna grab the plate.
Okay.
I'm actually gonna like let the dressing, I'm gonna place them first.
Okay.
And then put the dressing. And I think, you know.
They're like little cups.
Yeah, these are really cool. And also, you know, I like kind of doing green on green on green because it's kind of, I think it's really fun to.
It's very pretty.
Yeah.
Very springy.
So we have our green goddess, and we have our. So I'm gonna fold this in throughout.
Nice. The green on green really is beautiful.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna just drop this in again. Get these a little bit more crispy.
Okay.
That's important.
You've done this on the show before where you've sort of like refried your tempura to make it extra crispy.
Sure,
I love that.
Yeah. Like if you're at home and you want to make it for a bunch of friends, you can
Yeah.
get them, blanch them first in there, and then from there you can take them out.
Right.
And then just freshen them up a little bit.
Yeah. It's those restaurant tricks, you know, that most people at home just don't know about.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay. So we have these, and then what we're gonna do is instead of like, you know, dusting the entire salad.
Yeah.
Like, and getting a wasabi flavor. So these are, it's really funny because I would never do this at Nectar and it's Asian.
Right. That's so funny.
But I would do it somewhere else. It's not Asian. So these are fun and you kind of just want to work these in throughout.
I love all the different flavors and textures you have going in. It's so unique. Looks great.
Yeah. So I like feta for this.
Yeah, it's nice, salty, a little bit creamy.
Yeah.
This looks like really nice feta too.
Oops, sorry.
Do you like a sheep's milk or goat's milk, or do you have a preference?
I do. Yeah, I do like goat's milk.
Nice.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Beautiful. Yep. So bright and fresh. Put that there.
So the next one we're gonna do is let's get our ingredients together with this.
Okay.
So we have our shrimp, and we're gonna actually fry them up.
Okay.
So we're gonna take, again, this is a tested and true. Like I really like this tempura batter. So we're gonna drop our shrimp in here.
These are gorgeous shrimp.
Yeah, they're U15, meaning 15 per pound. So roughly
Gulf
they're
shrimp?
almost. These are Gulf shrimp now.
Nice.
Yeah. They're almost an ounce a piece.
So you're just gonna get these nice and crispy. I love that.
Yep.
I used to live in Louisiana, and I mean, I used to eat po' boys every day. I named my dog Po' Boy. That's how much I like them. May he rest in peace. Yeah, it's
Well, this is an honor.
a tragic ending, but we'll go there.
Oh no. Well, this is in honor of him.
In honor of Po' Boy. So these will go pretty quick too. Now the oil's really hot.
Yeah,
at this
it
point.
is. Yep. It doesn't take too long, but we do want, you know, obviously we can let them cook through. But they also do have a little carryover heat.
Okay.
You know, that's going to make them cook
Sure. We don't want to overcook the shrimp, of course.
Yeah. And another fun little thing is, you know, just playing with every ingredient.
Right.
Is that we're going to take some of these cornichons instead of like Plus we have them in the salad dressing, but we're going to fry some up too.
Oh, yum. Now, do they go in the sandwich or you serve that on the side?
No, they'll go in the sandwich. Yeah, I put them right in there.
You're an evil genius, and I love it. See, that was actually another thing I used to eat in Louisiana all the time was fried pickles. Oh, but I never had cornichons before.
Yeah, yeah, I like the flavor of these.
So shrimp cook up obviously very quickly, but these are big shrimp. So.
They are big shrimp. I'm going to let these guys go a little bit more. Okay.
And then these will probably just take seconds.
Oh, those, yeah. As soon as they get crisp. Out of all the breads that I like out of this bakery, I like this one.
The ciabatta.
This is ciabatta, yeah.
Has a nice chew to it.
It does, it does.
Did you toast the bread?
Yeah, you could just warm it up, but it really does. These just came from the bakery from Brooklyn
It looks beautiful. So that's where you're getting all of your bread from Brooklyn.
Yeah. Well, I am gonna cook. I'm gonna make focaccia and some other flatbreads and things like that. I do have, and I'm gonna have some flatbreads on the menu, almost like a pizza, but the bread itself is gonna have less garnish on it, more olive oil, some seasoning on there. So it's gonna be fun.
We'll return with more from the Chef's Kitchen. We're back with more from the Chef's Kitchen.
So with this, we're going to take sauce squariche, and this is like whatever.
So you always change your menu up with the seasons. That's something
that basically dictates the menu. Is the seasonal ingredients.
Nice.
These guys
they look great.
Might not even make it to the sandwich. Just start eating.
Right. Like stop down. We're gonna.
So if you ever worried about the temperature in there, there's a couple of different ways you can do things when the first time you're doing it. Is one thing I'd like to do, and this is a fun trick, is to cool this down. Cool anything that you're gonna put in there. Okay. And if you put it like right through, just leave it there for a second, and then pull it out. And if it's hot, it's done.
All right, that's a great tip.
So
probably one that takes a little bit of practice, but I'll give that a try for sure.
Yeah, instead of cutting it open or doing something with it. Yeah.
Yeah, when you have big, beautiful shrimp like that, you don't want to hack them all up.
Right, you can do the same thing with steak or anything else.
You can hear how crispy they are. You can hear that crunch.
Right. Okay, so the last thing we have here, I'm going to drop these guys in. I mean, these are good by themselves.
I bet they are, yeah.
A little bit of a remoulade or something fun to dip in, something spicy.
Yeah, definitely. What was your inspiration for this dish?
You know what, I do like shrimp, I like fried shrimp, and then, you know, as you're thinking, you're like, oh, well, that's been made before. You know, I've done that before. Like, I came up with a great dish, and I have it, and I'm looking at it, and then, like, I don't know, 2 months later, I have, like, these old gourmet magazines, and I pull out the cover, and I'm like, that's not
somebody's done that.
Somebody's done that. You can never reinvent it.
It's like the Kewpie tattoo. You gotta be original.
Exactly.
Love it.
Yeah, so this I'm just gonna place them right on. You know, it's important that they're really hot, and you do it, like, right to the order.
Of course.
You know. And
that's a lot of shrimp for that little piece of bread.
Right. So usually on one that you would get at the restaurant would be about 5.
Okay.
Shrimp, yeah.
We did 6.
Yeah.
Why not?
Why not do 6?
I'm extra special, apparently.
Yes, you are. Okay.
Yum. I would steal one of them and eat it right now, but I will burn my mouth so bad.
You know, and the key is with these things is that you can't really, like I said, like with asparagus things like that. You can blanch some stuff, but when you're really ready to serve it and put it out, you want them
nice and crisp,
right hot and out of there. Let's go with 5. So that's the way it looks at the restaurant.
Nice. Now, are you going to cut the sandwich in half?
Yeah.
Are you a diagonal guy or a?
With this, I'm going to go diagonal. Yeah.
So you're not always diagonal from the way you answered that question.
Right, exactly. You know, and the important thing about this is that you have to have enough of that on here. You can't be scared of the sauce squariche because it's really the thing that's going to be the cement that's holding the bricks together.
Right.
So here, and we have the round plate.
Yes.
That we'll use.
And what do you serve on the side with this at the restaurant? Do you do French fries or chips?
Yeah, we will have some fun fries and things. I think I'm going to use with this even like just a little bit of salad too with this.
Nice.
But it does have a lot of enough fried things in there.
Yeah, true.
So
this looks awesome. I can't wait to try both of these. Let's bring it to the tasting table. I don't even know what to say. This looks so good, but let's have a toast.
Yeah.
To the common. Cheers to your new restaurant.
Thank you.
So excited for you.
Thank you very much.
You said you had how many beers on tap?
20.
This is tasty. Will this one be on tap? This is Sip of Sunshine?
Sip of Sunshine, yeah.
Love it.
Yep. And yeah, and that's really, you know, the thing about it, it's just about good music, good, you know, fun
Definitely.
music. Yeah.
It's just about having a good time,
right.
enjoying life. Let me see. I want to get a little bit of everything in this because I think you work so hard to balance all those flavors together. Okay. I love that dressing.
Yeah, it is. It's great.
It's really bright, really
is.
garlicky, which I love.
Right. Yeah, it is nice. It's like kind of an herb, or like it's just a better version, I think, than a Caesar because it's like herbs.
Yeah,
and fun.
that's a great way of putting it. It's like a better version of a Caesar,
Much
and then you have the
fresher.
saltiness of the feta that kind of plays in with the anchovy. Yeah. All right. Now I don't.
Okay, here we go.
This is not going to be elegant, but I don't really care.
Here we go. No.
I swear that happens every time.
Yeah, you just kind of got to bite your way through it.
You know what I'm really picking up in there that I love is the tarragon.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is so good. The Common, University City. I am going to be there very soon. I'm going to order this sandwich and this salad. And probably one of these beers too.
Exactly.
Cheers, Patrick. Always great having you on the show.
Thanks, Nicole.